Hi everyone, it's Ikue. Today is step 20, Virgo, Virgo. 2 represent I feel, and 0, I protect. What you feel, you protect so that you master self-organization. That's the Virgo vibe. And today is a threshold moment for people, and especially for me. And if that resonates with me, take what you resonate with you as always. But I feel like today is a threshold moment where we are declaring ourselves that it's so safe for us to feel, but we don't need to hold anything in our body anymore. So that's why I put it in the title, from storing to flowing. We are shifting the paradigm where, we thought that we need to love them and we need to feel them and we need to carry them all, whether that's energy of from others, but also for ourselves too. There's nothing to hold. That's not our job. And that's how I started to say. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence. My name is Ikue, and today is September 12th, and 2025. How you guys feeling on this day? I feel good. I keep feeling a little bit of tension like around my neck, and I just keep moving my fascia, but also with kindness as always, because we can't rush fascia. Fascia like to move slowly. Fascia like to feel safe. Fascia like to twist. And so there's a lot of deep listening that needs to happen when you meet your body, meet your fascia. And yes, I'm asking myself, it's like, what do you want me to do? Right? But I started to feel my fascia as an entire body, like this crystal grid inside in multi layers, and it's reacting to our emotions. And we have stored emotions and stagnation in our body too, and that want to move, right? And our body, our fascia is basically waiting for us to be ready to release. But in order for us to release, we need to first feel. And with a sense of safety, it's safe for us to feel this. It's like, whoa, I feel this tension. I feel this pain. Thanking them, acknowledging them, and accepting them, and know that it's safe for us to feel. And that's when our body start to observe those pain, observe those anything that's stagnation, whatever that energy that's stored in is just stuck in there, right? And so that started to move, and truth stays in our body, and what is not true leaves our body. And I say this every live, but I think as I'm saying this, every time I say this, I'm deepening my understanding of this, but also at the same time I feel like I'm multiplying the effect and crystallizing at the same time. So that is a powerful place to be. Okay, as usual, I have 2 oils, psychic protection and heart chakra. So let's just start our day with some powerful intention to cut some attachment, anything that don't serve us, and then focus on ourselves to set that mood for the day. Today can be a little emotional for some people, for a lot of people, for us, because today is a Cancer day, I feel, and you are feeling everything, and that can be very uncomfortable. But I feel like I have practiced so much to feel. And it's like feeling it's okay. It's not scary. It's okay to feel all emotion. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel all kinds of emotions. And there's a lot of power to feeling. But can you feel without agenda? Can you feel without judgment? Right? And we have, it's okay, Amani, sending you so much love. I've been so emotional. I've been so, Whitney Houston has a song, so emotional. I can't sing it right now. The waves are coming, right? And waves of emotions. And embrace that. Let's ride with it. You don't have to drown yourself, by the waves of emotion, but what you do is to float. You see the difference when that waves of emotion comes? You don't have to swim, right? Like, unless you want to feel like swimming, but you don't have to compete. Like, you don't have to swim like a swimmer, competition swimmer, but it's more like just float, you know. But when you surrender, you can float, you know. Oh, I love that description. You know, when you are in the water, and if you're struggling, the more you struggle, the more sink. You start to drown and you sink. And when you surrender to that moment, you float. And this is absolute true. We all know this, you know, how water works and how our body works, right? When you surrender, you float. So as you were struggling when you're drowning, it just gets heavier and heavier. I have love to see you too, Amani. Love seeing you too. Sending you so much love. I have a crazy friend, crazy friend. This is a very fascinating story though. I have a friend who's a social media influencer. She is very, you know, out there, and I'm so proud of him. He used to live in Vancouver. He moved to Montreal now, and he is he's indigenous person. Good, really good looking, and he went to Victoria to celebrate his birthday, and he's openly talk about his addiction, and so it's nothing to hide or anything like that. He's on his healing journey, but he relapsed on his birthday celebration weekend on the island, and then somehow he found himself in the forest. Anyway, he was safe and discovered. But on his way back to Vancouver, he was on a ferry. And then on the ferry, what's that word? He had a moment, he had an episode. And he said, some voice told him that he needs to jump off this ferry to save, because this ship is going to sink or something. And then he basically trusted the voice in that moment, and then he jumped off the ferry. This is like it's on the news. You can still find that on, like, when you Google it, it shows up. It's crazy. And then jump off the ferry. As soon as he jumped off the ferry, he regretted. It's like, what just happened, right? There's a little bit of sober moment because it was in that episode. And then he, you know, he was wearing the full clothes. So it's like, and the clothes got heavy. He basically tried to swim back to the ferry that is moving, right? The big ferry, like the ferry from Victoria to Vancouver. And then what he did was, okay, he tried to take off his shoes, and I think he managed to do that. But no, maybe he tried to take off his pants. And then, because it was heavy, right? He tried to swim towards the ferry, and obviously that's just impossible. But his pants were heavy. I think he was wearing jeans or something. So he tried to take it off, but then it's like, it was a struggle, and it was, really late at night, and literally like he couldn't see a thing. And then, so he was swimming, but then he just stopped, and then he just surrendered in the moment. And then he just started to count blessings. This is a real story. I spoke with him, and he started to like surrender to that. In the ocean, it goes like this. And then I started to count blessings and list things that he's grateful for, and just looking at the stars, and he was just floating in the ocean. And sounds like there was some witnesses who saw him jumping off the ferry, and so the rescue was called, and the rescue went around the area, and he was discovered. So it's crazy. That's a real story, and it's so interesting that I started to talk about it, because Amani just yeah, a money story, the wave of emotions. And when you are swimming and if you're not sinking with that water, you drown yourself. And then, but if you just fully surrender and accept in the moment and stop to count the blessings, and the universe took care of them. And this is literally the real story that happened to him. And he probably have so many other survival stories. He just, some people are extreme, right? Yeah, hi Lisa. Yes, fully surrender, then acceptance. Yeah, 100%. So that is very interesting. We're talking about this on this 20 degrees Virgo. Yeah, all we have to do is to float and flow. Our job is to not to carry, our job is to feel and flow. Feel and flow. We don't even have to think about release, because when you just flow, when you're in a flow state, you're constantly circulating our energy, right? It's things moving. So we don't have to think about let go, release. It's just like you don't have to release if you don't even hold it or carry them to start, right? Count his blessing. What a lesson, right? Yeah. I think it happened like 3 years, 4 years ago. It's crazy. Yeah. Thank you for this opportunity to remember this story of him. It's just super powerful, because I know a lot of people die from jumping off the ferry every year. This is a heart chakra. And it's just incredible, And then after that, when he was rescued, he was taken back to Victoria. It's an island. And then he was hospitalized for a bit. And then, yeah, he was released after. And then that was just so interesting how universe took care of us, even though our human self can be crazy and we could make crazy choices, but it doesn't matter. It's really about surrendering and accepting in the moment. And that from that surrendering state and acceptance state, we can find humility. I believe that in order for us to ascend, to cross the threshold and into, ascend, we're all in this, we all have our own timing. I feel like I went through my own fire last year, a bit earlier than a lot of people. So I am at the stage where I can talk about it and I can, speak from my own experience. But it was really about choosing yourself, loving yourself, and surrendering with trust, and keep doing that every single day. And some days were hard. Some days were not by, just scene by scene if it's the moment, because, okay, right here, right now, and then next scene, right here, right now, because there's a huge waves of emotion coming up, right? And just like the emotions are reminding you where you are. And it's hard. It's just, going back and forth with like as soon as you felt a little better, and then it's like the waves of emotion remind you where you are, it's like, and then just go back and forth. But really about accepting that feeling and validating that feelings and fully immerse yourself, and it's just to feel. And this water of emotions is safe for you. We are going through it. All you have to do is to surrender and float on the waves of emotions. Sometimes you go like this. Sometimes it's the calm water, but it is all part of it. As the water moves in your body, we are taking what is true and taking out what is not true. And it's the flow. It's happening. And as long as you live on earth, we all sign up for this, right? And we all go through them. We'll go through it in our own timing. But when that comes, then this is where we choose faith over fear. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let me read that collective message for today. Today's alignment at 20 degrees Virgo, whisper a collective truth. We are being asked to feel everything without judgment and allow our bodies to be sacred pipe, not the storage unit. That's the theme for us today. 20 degrees, I feel the heart of Cancer's intuitive waters. 0, I protect Scorpio's shield of transformation. Together, they remind us that embody our essence. We must both feel and protect, sensing the world fully, while holding the integrity of our own field. What does it mean, right? Courageously feel everything. And to protect means to know that you are protected, you are lovable, and it's safe for you to feel. And you're not going to fall apart by feeling them. And that's a huge thing because we all have fear of control, fear of, like we feel and try to protect and shield because we feel that when we feel everything, things may fall apart, right? But this is where you need to trust it's okay to feel. And as you feel, you're not going to fall apart. Rather, you are finally integrating that stuck emotion stored in our body. So Virgo season as the medicine of organization and self-mastery. It's not about control, but about creating rhythm, structure, and clarity so our essence can move freely without being weighed down by clutter, judgment, or self-criticism. Everything is in moderation, right? Virgo is amazing, but Virgo energy gets super intense. We are prone to, go into clutter, overwhelm and judgment or self-criticism. The collective call today is feel, protect, and organize. That's the theme. Be the vessel, not the vault. Let your essence move like breath through fascia, pure and unblocked. We're the vessel. We're not a vault. Also, we can say we're not the storage unit. We're not a container. We're a pipe, right? So, we are shifting from being the one who holds everyone's stories in our body into becoming the one who lets everything pass through. Truth moves through us, not into us. Virgo reminds us that our mastery is embodiment through organization. Our power is in arranging our life, our offerings, and our energy so that they serve our glow rather than weighting us down. Trust your feelings as guidance while shielding your essence from projections, right? That's huge. We're not here to brace, we're here to flow. Now, mantra. I graduate from storage into flow. My fascia is a channel of truth. I feel without judgment and protect with love. And I organize my life as a masterpiece of self-mastery. My essence is undeniable. So from storage into flow. We've been a storage unit for other people using our body. So our body has been an emotional storage unit for other people. And there's a lot of it that are not even yours. But also, let's also declare that we are responsible for our own emotions, but we declare ourselves that we don't need to carry our emotions in our body. Let us upgrade our body. We're no longer make our body storage unit. This is our channel. This is our pipe. So nothing sticks as emotion. We feel our emotions, right? When we feel our stuck emotions stored in our body, let us declare that body, we don't need to do this anymore. We don't need to carry anything. Let's be light. Let's be our flow, being. We don't need to hold. We don't need to carry this anger, as it comes up. I like to call it sacred rage. But as you increase your self-worth, you started to remember a little moments that people cross your boundaries, right? It's come and go. It's just like when you it's kind of like when the energy of the day triggers you in some way. It's kind of like, when you see the dust on things, right? And then you tap it and then dust comes up. It's the same thing. It's there in your body, and as you tap, and the dust comes, and then sometimes it could be a grief, the moment of grief, and then you cry, right? When the energy comes, and the energy comes, and it's like, oh, angry, I just remember this. Or if you bump into somebody on the street and it reminds you of this past patterns, and it's like, oh, what? Right? Yeah, I love the word sacred rage, because when I say anger as sacred rage, I can take away my judgment towards this feeling. So it is like, this is sacred. This is divine. I'm entitled to be angry at this. Like, my feelings are valid. Can we really just embrace all our feelings? Just like anger, I see you, I feel you. I say that in my moment, in my own practice. Like, woo, I feel angry. Wow, anger's coming up. Wow, I swear. And I was like, ugh. It's like, whoa, I feel this. And the sadness. That moment was so valid. It was so miserable. And, I can cry now. I can always tap into that. Maybe I can be a great actress. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we're all in our drama. We're living in our drama. We can tap into that sensation, and I can cry. I can tap into the sensation of like the happy moments, right? It's all about remembering that sensation, remembering the intensity of that moment. So we can all be a beautiful actress. We're all sort of like drama queen, It's just like the life serves us many dishes, and our job is to float. Carrying anger, I want to stop it. It's sacred rage. Lisa, I want to stop it. That is blocking you. It's okay to feel your anger. Just stop carrying it. And we need to train our body and reprogram our body. And then I feel like it gets better, but it doesn't happen overnight. Every time you find yourself trying to resist to feel, and tell your body, I feel this. I feel this anger. Talk to your anger. Hello, anger, I feel you. My sacred rage. This is so powerful. Because for me, anger is tied to fire element, and fire element allow us to take action, right? And when you suppress your voice and didn't take action, or yield and trying to keep peace outside, and you didn't tell your truth, and that's when you suppress this fire element. And when that fire element is suppressed and contained inside of this vessel, I think it will show up as inflammation, inflame. Body is on fire because you didn't use that fire outside. That's how I see it. So when those trapped fire start to show up in your body, acknowledge that fire. It's like, wow, I'm fiery. I'm fierce. And then celebrate that. Thank you, anger. I am safe with you. Safe to feel. I am safe with you. You are safe with me. I feel you. I see you. And this is valid. Let's just dance, like flow. You can literally move your body, right? Sacred rage. I love that reframe. And then, it's not personal. Yeah, thank you. Great conversation. Yes, thank you. I'm blocking it. Oh, my resisting is stopping me. Yeah, because whatever you resist, Yeah, so Lisa, talk to Amani. Her, survival moss, Amani's here. So Lisa, MS doesn't like inflammation. Exactly. But then inflammation is, I like to say, trapped fire within, Like Amani is Aries, for example. Aries are fiery, right? And I think, we all go through our emotions, but maybe the time that you suppress your fire, and that's when the fire gets trapped in our body. And then if you just don't do anything about it, it will start to show up in your inflammation. And we all have, let's please, yes. So move through that energy. But as you move through that energy, you need to be lubricated and hydrated. That's when hydration power comes in, right? So silica, minerals, and vitamins. And for minerals, it's the survival moss and the sea moss, right? 92 minerals out of 102 found in the body. And that just changed my life too. And as you bring back more lubrication, more flow into your life, it just, your body have more flow. So yeah, that's the idea. Yes, I love that. You guys are finally connecting. Let's try this. I found my new fascia universe, new favorite fascia universe. Let's grab your earlobe and pull it up. And this is awesome for your jaw and your neck. Relax your shoulders. And I just move, explore angles. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Did I say 3? Through your nose. 2, 3. Good. That was good. Whew. Give yourself a little shake. Yeah, you're very welcome. Let's do biggest no. 3 fingers. Let's go into the trap area. Just find a tight spot. Body. We no longer need to carry this in our body. It's not our job anymore. We're claiming today. Let today be the threshold moment. We're no longer a storage unit. We're moving from being a storage unit to flow. Yeah, lots of cracking in my neck. Awesome. Okay, let's gently press. Take a deep breath. Out of the mouth. Stretch away from your head. Give yourself a little twist. Hi, Bambi. Take your left hand, go into the left side of your face, and separate these 2 points apart. Allow yourself to soften. Let that fascia melt with your hand and your intention. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Relax. Hello. Feel your neck. I taught Fascial maneuvers class yesterday. I was talking to my student yesterday. I think when you really walk through the fire, and some of you guys I can literally feel, you are walking through your own fire, facing your biggest fear and choosing to love yourself. And that's the cycle. And you do that consistently. And this is how you walk through your fire. And as you come out of it, you will come out. It doesn't come overnight, but it's just like going through that intensity of emotions and choosing yourself in that moment. And this is how you come out of it. And when you come out of this, I think what you find afterwards, let's go to the right side. Let's take a deep breath. And then press it down. As you come out of it, what you find When you lost everything and you walk through your own fire, what you find is yourself. You and yourself. And you declare yourself, you never abandon yourself. Turn your head to the left. Breathe your mouth. Body, I take care of you. 2, 3. To your nose. 2, 3. Ooh, wow, I feel it. You know, as you feel, you started to remember all these times that you abandoned yourself by suppressing your voice, or about moments that you say yes when you really wanted to say no, right? Because you wanted to maintain peace. And as you wake up, as you walk through your fire, you notice you don't have to do that anymore. Your inner peace is more important than anything else in the whole world. And you rather wants to die if you need to suppress your voice and keep your peace outside. You do come to the point and you choose yourself. My inner peace is more important than anything else. And I don't care. I choose myself. I love them. I don't need to carry them. That's a power. And but takes mastery. Not many people are able to do that. But if you do that, after that, when you come out of it, you found yourself and know that you actually create your own world, and everyone around you, everyone have their own world, and you have your own world, and everyone around you need to orbit around you because your frequency commands it, right? And as you do that, you notice it's okay for me to say no. It's okay for us to not to carry. It's okay for us to feel, but we just flow. And it's not selfish to choose yourself. You love them, but you don't carry them. What would be like to live if you know you feel it's so safe for you to feel everything, but not to carry? That's the start of reclaiming your life, right? We're going through it. Yeah. Okay, let's do right hand on your third eye, left hand in the back. Gently squeeze your third eye. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Deep listening of your body, and have conversation with your body. But your body should be your best friend, not your enemy, your ally. And so can you talk to your best friend, right? With more kindness and love and patience and deep listening. And this is how you can accelerate your healing. You can't rush healing. You're exactly unraveling everything in your own timing. And you can't rush this process. If you want to accelerate your healing, it's literally to go inwards. And you need to drop your mask and be vulnerable and know that, you still feel messy, but you're still beautiful. And you don't feel perfect, but you're being real. And you are also, don't feel perfect, but you are still lovable. And universe loves you. And Mother Earth holds you even when you feel like no one holds you anymore. I go through the phase. I understand the feeling of being betrayed by everything that I believed in, and found myself and declare myself. I will never abandon myself. I will take care of you. I will take care of myself, take care of my body. And now slowly going to a phase where, you know what? I don't even have to carry myself. All I need is to flow, feel and flow. That's my job. And let the universe take care of me. Let the universe carry me. Let Mother Earth carry me. So, but I think at first we need to really know that, claiming your sovereignty, knowing that you can't really, it's a sad place, but also exciting place to know. No one can be responsible for your own life, right? And you need to take care of your own emotions. You need to take care of your body, right? But you don't want to stuck there because it gets heavy, right? And then just come into a point as you choose to love yourself, and noticing your thought patterns, noticing your body patterns that like to store things. And then just declare yourself, you know what? It's just exhausting to carry. Let's just drop, proving energy, drop like needing to hold everything together energy. Let the Mother Earth hold us, we're in this ocean, and learn to float, not to swim. We wish we swim whenever we want to, but we don't have to constantly swimming anymore. This is what we do, right? Like when you're in Mexico, you float and you don't, no agenda, nothing. You just enjoy the moment. Thank you, Mudella, Cruz, Perry. I just love all your words here today. Yes, I love everything you're saying. Yes, carrying is like a bag of stones on our back. It gets heavy, And we are like, fascia is a bag of fluid and memory. I like to say that. And bag of fluid memory. And when you carry, memory is memory, right? But when you have the memory and tied to negative emotion, it gets heavy, right? So, hi, Shari. Yeah. And fascia is crystal. And fascia is a crystal grid. It's our matrix. And you want to make it supple. You want to make it fluffy. And so there's no blockages, there's no dam, and there's no, something that stops us. You want to have that flow. When we don't have that flow, that crystal grid, crystal sand, we're sand, right? Crystal made of water and silica. And that's when the silica gets so calcified and becomes like a stone. So our job is to literally hydrate that, make it flowy. But this is the journey, right? Fascia is a very complex structure, crystal grid. But the more you bring back flow into this crystal grid, you started to perceive energy as more purest form without distortion, because when you have blockages, the perceptions of light go through our body, it gets distorted, and we perceive as negative or a certain story because of our narrative, right? But our job is to keep this crystal grid, fascia, as purest, and it is the journey. And that as we clean this this fascia grid, we perceive more life as it is, and we feel calm because we're a light being, and we feel light because we don't carry nothing because we're the light. It's so funny in English words, the light and feeling light. We use the same words. The light is supposed to be super light. Okay, let's end it there. Let's finish with the right hand on your heart and the left hand on the top of your head. Let us crystallize what we just have discovered and discussed. Thank you guys for being here. That was golden. let's go through your, I always post this, Shari. I love how you explain light and fascia. Yes, yeah. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, inner child. Hello, heart. Hello, body. Hello, fascia. Now, I want you guys to call out any body parts that wants to bring your attention to, any tension area. Hello, eyes. Hello, head. Hello, shoulders. Hello, hips. Hello, knees. Hello, ankles. Hello, all parts of ourselves. Thank you for moving and working together in harmony. I love our harmonious flow. So flexible, so adaptable, so fluid and respectful. I love our collaboration. Now place our heart in the center. Hello, heart. You're the lighthouse. We follow you. We trust you. I am safe. I'm safe and protected. I'm guided. I'm ready to thrive. I am enough. I don't need to prove anything. My essence is enough. My presence is enough. I am worthy. I'm worthy of perfect love, perfect health, unlimited abundance, amazing opportunities. My life loves me. My body loves me. And I love them back. I am joyful. I'm confident. I flow. I accept myself. I forgive myself. But I will never abandon myself. I feel all emotions without judgment. It's safe for me to feel. And I dance with them. I float in the ocean of emotions. I am safe to feel, but I don't need to carry them. My job is to feel and flow. You can add anything you want in this moment. The more I flow, the better everything flows. The more I accept where I am, the better everything flows. Let us accept where we are. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? We don't need to be perfect. We just need to be real. Nothing is more perfect than being authentic, being real with where you are. It's okay. Accept. Surrender. Allow yourself to be kind. I like making that little figure 8. And be kind to yourself, be compassionate, and see yourself with more grace. I started, emotions came up. We're not perfect. Ooh, okay. Thank you guys for being here. It's Friday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yes, sending you so much love. And, we're all going through it, right? I have the waves of emotion that comes up like this. And, it's a beautiful emotions, and be honest with ourselves. So, Have a great weekend. Sending you so much love. And when we come back, yes, I'll post this. If you don't know, I always post this. Post this on Instagram, post this on TikTok, and post this on YouTube consistently. So you can check this. And some lives are pure transmission. I notice. Really trust that process. Yeah, I would love to hear all this again. Sending so much love to you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you soon. Have a great Friday weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday. Yeah, powerful year, and it's let us move forward with courage. Be kind to yourself. We're going through this. It's okay to feel, and we're exactly where we need to be. That means accept that. Accept that. And moment by moment, you choose yourself. Okay? Bye, everybody. Thank you.